Derbyshire used the final day of their LV County Championship match with Hampshire in Southampton to earn maximum batting bonus points as Wes Durston and Dan Redfern hit very entertaining hundreds. The two captains couldn't agree on a run chase, and so after Hampshire declared on their overnight 352 for 8, there were no forfeits of innings, and that initially looked like a good decision by Derbyshire after first Paul Borrington edged Kabir Ali to Liam Dawson, then Martin Guptill nicked James Tomlinson to Simon Katic, and Wayne Madsen edged a drive off Kabir Ali to Dawson to leave Derbyshire on 37 for 3 in only the day's 9th over. Had there been forfeits, then Derbyshire would now have been under some pressure. Even though they weren't, batting wasn't easy. Durston was put down in the slips, a rare mistake there from Dawson, and he survived a very strong appeal for LBW from David Balcombe. But Durston was also playing with a lot of freedom as he went for his shots from the off. With bonus points the only thing on the batsmen's minds now, they could afford to take some risks, knowing that they couldn't possibly lose this game, unless they somehow lost 20 wickets in the day. Redfern also looked very composed at the crease. He is a player who's already come on leaps and bounds this summer. Durston was soon flying and he raced to his 50 before lunch. He got there in the best possible way with a slog sweep for 6 off Dawson, and he then repeated the shot next ball as Derbyshire went into lunch feeling a lot happier with life than they had done in the first half hour or so. Redfern had spent an age in scoring his maiden first-class 100, something he managed earlier in the season, and he's not looked back since then. Clearly his game has improved with runs now behind him, and by the end of this day, he'd become the leading run scorer in the second division with 361 LV County Championship runs to his name in 7 innings. He is part of a Derbyshire side which is definitely on the up. At the other end, Durston continued to blaze away, hitting some spectacular shots in the process. This was his 3rd maximum, and it soon saw him race to the quickest championship 100 of the summer. His 17th 4 took him there off only 97 balls, his second 50 coming from only 32. It was a scintillating performance from the former Somerset man, who's really made the most of his second chance at Derbyshire. Redfern then eased to his 50 in the next over with a glorious cover drive. The 22-year-old has a long career ahead of him, and if it continues to improve at this rate, then that career will be a very good one. Durston appeared to be in a rush to get his side to 400 for maximum batting points and then get home. He took his tally of 6s in the innings to 5 with a couple more stunners off Dawson, who was getting no help at all from this pitch, which had played very well throughout for the batsman. With Redfern now warmed up, he started to open his shoulders too. The game was beginning to resemble a one-day affair as he helped a ball from Sean Irvine over the ropes. The pair had put on an exhilarating 178 runs in 34 overs when Durston, on 121 made off only 130 deliveries, was bowled by Irvine. That put the visitors on 215 for 4 after 43 overs of entertainment, and the fun didn't stop there as Redfern and Ross Whiteley added a further 51 in the next 10 overs. Whiteley joined the 6-hitting club by dispatching Dawson over long on. He fell for 23 to give Kabir Ali, on his return to the team after another injury, his 3rd wicket. It also gave Dawson his 13th catch of the summer. Redfern then secured his 2nd century of the season. He was offered a gift by Dawson, which he didn't miss out on, to go to 3 figures off 125 balls. 15 4s and 1 6 have been included in that. He added another 62 with David Wainwright in 14 overs, before the former Yorkshire spinner nicked Tomlinson to Irvine to go for 23. Tomlinson, in his first match of the summer, then picked up a 2nd wicket in the space of 3 balls by finally removing Redfern for a career-best 133. He'd made 110 in the season opener against Northants. In the pursuit for more quick runs, John Clare perished on 20, chipping Balcombe to Jimmy Adams, who must have now been relieved that Derbyshire had not been chasing a score to win. Balcombe added further to his wicket-taking column by then bowling Tom Paynton for 10. That was wicket number 25 for Balcombe this year. Derbyshire were in danger of not getting to their 400, but Tony Palladino and Tim Groenewald calmly took them there with a stand of 44 for the last wicket, and the moment that Palladino squeezed the ball to the boundary for that 400, Derbyshire declared to end the game. There may have been no chance of a result, but there was still plenty of entertainment to be had as Derbyshire smashed 403 for 9 off 88 overs to earn 10 points from the game, a total match by Hampshire. Those points were important for the visitors, especially as it keeps them on top of the second division table, where they have now been joined by Yorkshire, who did take a risk at a run chase and won.